So today we're going to be trying out Raccoon. The last time I used him, I went through the Galaxy's Most Wanted, and I think I got to Nebula. Maybe I couldn't beat her, or Ronan, I couldn't beat him, and I stopped playing him. I didn't really like him, so I never played him again. I played like 4 games with him and never played him again. But now we're here. Now we're trying to have a little community with our YouTube channel. So I'm going to give him another go. I have a different mindset about the game. So let's see if after a year's worth of playing and some deck building, experience, it's a little bit better. So here's the deck that we're running. Since he is a genius, we are throwing in a copy of Ingenuity. We are using a new ally in Moon Girl. Hopefully I can draw a card for her every time I play her, right? If I use a mental resource to use her. We have Angela because apparently he likes minions, so we're going to try to get him a minion. Spider Girl to help us stun and confuse. Throg to get a tough status and chump for us. All right. This is, I don't know, this deck is really not my play style, but I'm trying to lean into what he does best. All right, so we have 2 copies of Follow Through, right? When your attack deals excess damage, increase it by 1. So the reason why we have that, 2 copies of it, so we're going to try to play these into the phrase when we get a minion and increase the excess damage on this so that we can remove more threat. Similarly, same thing with Moment of Triumph. In the opposite direction, we can heal. I remember checking just recently that he has a card that gives him aerial, so we're going to hope to play these dive bombs. All right. Then we've got 3 copies of No Quarter, which is a newer card. Okay, I need to use a physical resource to play it, but it will deal 4 damage to an enemy and each points of excess damage, which is we want the follow through for. We discard a card from our deck and add each aggression card to our hand. He doesn't have a lot of health, and he doesn't recover for a lot, so I'm throwing in a crew quarters. Maybe to give him some extra heals. I don't know. I actually had a hard time building his deck. We have Martial Prowess to help us pay for some resources. We have Hone Technique to help maybe increase our event attacks. And Helicarrier because, making things cheaper is always better. And we have our 5 resource generators. I'm not going to lie. I don't feel good about this deck at all. But that's why we deck test, right? He is one of my lower tier heroes, but I haven't played him in a year. I definitely don't have a video of me playing him. So win, lose, or draw, you're going to see what happens with this aggression deck. So let's get all these things ready to go. Hey, everybody, and welcome to Dpad Experience Presents Marvel Champions. Dpad Experience is a weekly video game podcast published on all podcast platforms. All right. This is my self-promotion to my own video game podcast. Go give us a check. Go give us a check. Check us out. Check us out. We're all right. We don't do that bad. We put out content consistently, all right? We've been putting out content for like 5 years and haven't missed a week. So if you like video games, go check us out. But I already said I don't feel good about this deck, and I'm going to try to get a quick game in. That's why we're using Absorbing Man. I played a game earlier. I'm uploading videos at different times, so I don't know when you're actually going to see that fight. I played Hulk versus Absorbing Man. And the reason why I'm playing Absorbing Man again today is because I got to take my daughter to the carnival in like 30 minutes. And we're trying to sneak a game in. And I had him ready to go. So we need a environment. All right, we got on our first go. All right. Undefended attacks, 1 threat on the main scheme, 2 threat. Got it. Okay. So that's shuffled. Let's give, that doesn't have anything on it. This starts with 2 threat. And I think we're ready to go. All right, so we're drawing up to 6. So that's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing with this character. I definitely don't need this because I don't need to heal right now. I could use this to pay for that. Angela's obviously solid. She's going to bring in a minion, but I don't need these 2 resource generators. So I'm going to discard these 2. We'll mulligan. We'll hold these in our hand, I think. And we will draw 2. I don't know what this does. Okay. After you make a basic thwart, ready rocket, he gets +1 while in healer form until the end of the phase. Okay, so I don't have a tech upgrade yet, so this doesn't do anything. Let's flip. Murder you. After you deal excess damage to an enemy, draw a card. Okay, so we will use... What are we going to do? We're going to play Angela. Okay, we're going to look at the top 10 cards and grab a minion. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we're searching for a minion. Which one do we want? We have a Hydra Soldier. We have 2 Hydra Soldiers, so we're obviously going to take one of them. It's got Guard. Okay. Shuffle this back up. That is shuffled up. Now, what do we do? All right. Angela, well, you have 4 health. Angela has 3 health. Now I can play around with minion damage, I think. Okay. So, we'll use the power of aggression to pay for martial prowess. Right? I will... What do I want to do? I'm going to attack him for 1 or 2. I'm going to attack him for 2 with Angela, bringing his health to 2. Then I'm going to, this isn't an attack event, but this is, but then I have to use that. Okay, I'm going to, requirement, I need a physical resource. All right, so this is what I'll do. I will use the martial prowess and the genius to say I can't do that, right? I'm technically paying 3 for it. So I paid the physical resource for the attack event. I'm going to deal 4 damage to an enemy, which is you. And I will discard the... Let's see. Discard the top card of your deck. For each point of excess damage, I discard the top card of my deck. And put a aggression. Is it aggression? Aggression card into my hand. I've never played that card before. All right, discard and discard. So not that. So we get this in our hand. We got Throg. You're dead. Okay. Throg is pretty good. Should we hold him for the next turn? I guess so. I guess we'll hold him. And we can hold on to I've got a plan. For no reason. I don't know. We'll thwart for 2. Do we want to hold on to I've got a plan? Or do we have this? The only reason I'm tempted to hold on to it is to ready him. Oh, wait. After you deal excess damage to an enemy, draw a card. All right, so I draw another card. No quarter. Okay. So I could deal 4 damage to Absorbing Man. Or I could just bring out Throg, which I think I want to do. So I'm going to use these 2 to bring out Throg, who'll come in and deal 2 damage to Absorbing Man. And that'll be my turn. All right, now we are going to drop to 5. 3, 4, but 3. See how bad my math is? And that's 5. All right, so we got all of our no quarters out. I don't have a tech, so that's useless. I don't have my whatever boots that make me fly, so this is useless. So we'll try to get our helicarrier out, possibly. All right, let's ready up. This is going to get 1. He's going to... Does anything happen? Oh, this gets I resolved step 1. He gets a delay counter. He's going to attack for 2, which I'll defend with Throg. So it is a defended attack, so that doesn't trigger. So he's attacking for 2. He has ice, so he gets a tough status. Throg has chumped. We get our encounter card. This switches, and it has surged. When revealed, if he has the ice trait, which, oh no, he has the metal trait, give Absorbing Man a tough, which he already has, and heal a damage from him. Okay, so now it's our turn. Let's see, what are we gonna do? So we can't dive bomb, we can't reload. We can no quarter, but do we? I think it's better to just get Helicarrier out. So we'll use these 3 to pay for Helicarrier. Then we'll attack for 1 to get the tough off. Then we'll attack for 2. And we're going to hold on to Moon Girl for the time being. All right, we're done. We're drawing up to 5. So that's 3, 4, and 5. We'll ready up. I hate how he has guns and he's so goddamn strong. And like his event pictured card, right? I forgot what it was. Deals like 5 damage to a minion, yet he only has 1 attack. Nonsense. All right, so this is going to go up to 2. He's going to attack. I'll block with Angela. So that doesn't trigger. This goes to 2. I forgot about that. So he's hitting for 2. That's 4. Thank you. Here comes our encounter card. Here comes our next encounter card. All right. What does it say? So first, this gets a acceleration token. Where's my other one? Here. When revealed, each player must choose to... Sorry, I got to put 2 thread on this. Must choose to take either... Sorry. Each player must choose to either spend a energy resource or take 2 indirect damage. Do I have an energy resource to use? I do. Or I could take 2 indirect damage. So let's think. At the end of the turn, heal 2 damage from rocket each time you deal damage to an enemy. Okay. This is the energy I could discard. So let's see what our hand looks like if I did discard that. I could use Helicarrier to play the pistol, right? I wouldn't need to heal, so I could play Schadenfreude. I could use this to play the crew quarters. So I guess I'll do that. Since he doesn't have a lot of health, I don't want the indirect damage just yet. So I will spend that so I don't take the indirect damage. All right, it's my turn. So let's do what we said. We will spend the Helicarrier to get out a pistol. It comes with 3 charges on it. Then we will thwart for 2 to get this out of the game so that we lose the acceleration token. Then we will use Schadenfreude to pay for crew quarters when we need to flip. And we're still going to hold on to Moon Girl because I believe in her, goddammit. I believe in her. All right. Let us now, we will, what is this? Here, exhaust Rocket's pistol, remove 1 and deal 2 damage to Absorbing Man. All right, so he goes to 9. And we're done. We're going to draw up. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, we'll ready up. Okay, now let's see what we got. This is going to go to 3. This is going to go to 3. He's attacking. And I guess I'll defend. I'm done with Moon Girl now. She's like, I've been wanting to play her with a mental resource, but she is now just going to be fodder. That's all she's going to be for me. All right, so I want to defend. Yeah, let's defend so that, what is this? You take 1 indirect damage. Yeah, so I'm going to defend because it'll be a base of 2, 1 indirect damage. So that's a base of 3. plus that if I don't defend, so I'll defend just so I can technically take a little less damage because of that. So now I technically take 2 less damage because of the 1 defense, and I don't take that in direct damage. So, all right, so we are blocking, and he is attacking. Oh, look at that, lucky. I gotta get a new sleeve for that. So he hit for 2, we defended for 1, so we take 1 damage. Here's our encounter card. Come on. All right, well, luckily, if we can get him down, this is what triggers on his phase 2. So we're going to leave that in the game because we'll just let it trigger again. We're not going to waste resources trying to get that out of the game. All right, so he's pretty dumb. So I can't, like, he's only got 1 scheme, so I can flip if I wanted to. All right, but, you know, even if I wanted to bring out Moon Girl right now, that's not the worst idea because she can at least chump for me. Let's look at these cards first, though. So let's get another pistol into the game. We'll exhaust Helicarrier to bring this pistol in. So this has 3 charge counters on it. This is a deal. There is no minion out. Let's see. So that's useless. I could use these 3 to pay for Moon Girl. I could. Rocket launcher, let's see. Deal 2 damage to the villain and each minion engaged with the player. That's really good. I don't currently have a minion, which means that'll be a minion if I don't play this. Or do I want to play the Moon Girl so she can chump for me? Battery pack is great too, though, because it's going to refill these. I'm going to play Moon Girl. I just want somebody to chump block for me. All right, so Moon Girl's in the game. I don't get to draw any cards because she sucks. All right. Now we will exhaust this to do 2 damage, exhaust this to do 4 damage. We'll attack for another 2, so 2, 4, 6 damage to Mr. Man. So he's down to 3 health in phase 1. All right, we'll draw to 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Already up. Okay, this is gonna go to 4. If you watch my videos, 4 is the most elusive number. I can never find the 4. All right, this is gonna go to 4. He's going to attack. Moon Girl will defend. All right, she's dead. Actually, she was only supposed to have 1 health left, so I messed that up. Oh, and I also messed up playing her because I needed to have a genius trait. So that's my bad. So let's do this. I'm like really close to what just happened. So let's rewind it back so I can play this fairly. So let's say I flipped. So I had genius, right? We played her. We still did the 2 damage, right? And then let's rewind this back a little bit. So this did go up by 1. And then he would have schemed. So she didn't block, right? So he schemed for 1. So he schemed for 3. That makes it fair. We were so close that we could rewind that. And here comes our encounter card. He schemes again, and this is where we lose the game. So 1, that's 4. Did I lose? 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm 1 away from losing. Yay for freaking Advance. Advance is the game killer. No matter what you play. I played a 4-player game with some really cool guys that I met on the Discord. And the Advance beat us. Anywho, you don't want to hear about that. Okay. So what does this do? Choose and discard a tech upgrade you control and draw 2 cards. So I could lose this and draw 2 cards. What is this? I get +1 thwart and aerial. I can ready each tech. I don't have a minion out. I definitely want to play this upgrade. I'm going to do that. Okay. So we'll discard this tech upgrade, and we'll draw 2 cards. I actually think that was probably for the best. Now we will flip. Okay. I would love to get this out, but that's expensive right now. Oh, sorry. We're not flipping yet. We're not flipping yet. We are going to use Helicarrier, and we'll spend this because it's expensive right now. Actually, not yet. We don't have a minion in play, so we don't need the Into the Fray. So we'll spend the Into the Fray and that to bring out our Ingenuity. Oh, and we're still flipped, right? We'll exhaust crew quarters to heal 1. Now we'll flip. Okay. And we need to thwart our problems away. So how are we gonna do that? We will use our Hone Technique to pay for our boots. So he has 3 thwart and aerial right now. Okay. He's got 3 and aerial. Then we will use Ingenuity to pay for I've got a plan. Okay. And that's going to, after you make a basic thwart, ready Rocket Raccoon, and he gets +1 thwart again. What do I have here? Did I play any attack events? I don't think so. All right. So I used Ingenuity. We're going to play this, right? So he's going to thwart for 3. Then we will use... Do I need to do that? I mean, it's controlled a little bit. Maybe we should flip him. I want you to chump for me. Let's see. I could use reload to pay for this, right? And if I did that, I'd have the threat really under control. Yeah, I should do that. I'm playing too close by not doing that. All right, so we will use reload to pay for I've got a plan. I'd used the basic thwart already, so now he gets plus another thwart. So we ready Rocket Raccoon. He gets another thwart, so he's got 3, so he's got 4. We'll thwart again. Get that really under control. We will use a pistol to deal 2 damage. And we're going to hold on to the battery pack for our next turn so we can bring that back up. And she's going to chump for us on our next turn, so I think that's our plan. All right, let's draw up to 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, we're readying up. This will go to 5. He is getting, this is going to 5. She will defend, so he's attacking for 2. That's 4 total. You're gone. Here comes our encounter card. Shadows of the Past. We get our minion. Wherever I put our minion. All right. Right there. Quick strike, so we take 1 damage. That was the encounter card, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to put these. So we have our side scheme out now. We'll shuffle these into the deck. What a deck test. I don't draw freaking Shadows of the Past for like so many games, and I'm testing a deck that I don't love, and I get Shadows of the Past. So if I'm able to beat him, I'm doing something right. All right, now it's my turn. Bucky O'Hare. No, I know you're not Bucky O'Hare. You have 3 health. All right. You dealt me a damage. Okay. I want you gone. I want to do so many things this turn. I don't know if I can do it, though. After you spend this card, put a tech upgrade from the discard pile on the top of your deck. All right. What are we going to do? I don't know. Okay. So This is a 2-cost card. Okay, I could use these two to pay for Dive Bomb. But I also have these as well. Okay. The problem is I don't want him, and I don't want that, and I don't want him. But I've got too many things to worry about. All right, let's do... What are we gonna do? We don't have many choices. The first thing let's do is, I guess let's get the battery pack out. So we'll use that to pay for the battery pack. Okay? And we can put a... So the battery pack lets us... Sorry, I was thinking if it was a tech thing. Let's put it next to here. It comes in with, what is it, 2 charge counters on it. Exhaust the battery pack. And we will move 1 charge counter from here to here. All right, we definitely know we want to play Dive Bomb, right? I think it's one of the only things we can do. This is useless to us right now. So, these are also useless to us right now, technically. I mean, I guess we could get this out, possibly. Let's see. If I use that for that, yeah, I could get it out, just to get it out. I mean, there's no reason to not get it out. So I have Aerial. What should I do? Maybe I 5 threat in the main scheme. I've got 8 health. I can deal with it, maybe. All right, let's do this. You don't have what's it called? You don't, oh my god, words are escaping me. You don't have guard. How much health does version 2 have? 15. Let's do this. This might be, all right. We're going to attack for 2, getting version 2 out, right? Oh, I put Shadows in the Past over here for some reason. So now he has 15 health. I'm going to thwart for 2. I'm going to use salvage to pay for follow through. So now what does salvage say I can do? It says I can put a tech upgrade from my discard pile into the top of my deck. I want the rocket launcher because I have a minion on me. All right, so we'll put so we know we're gonna get the rocket launcher next. I think that's the best thing to take. Oh, that's solid too. No, but I don't want the rocket launcher. All right, put the rocket launcher in. How many cards do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So I'm gonna use. I used the Ingenuity already. We'll use the Helicarrier. We'll use the Martial Prowess. We'll use the Power of Aggression. Or we hold. Because if we hold, we can still play this next turn and not draw an extra encounter card. I think that's the play. I actually do think that's the play because it's not like we can beat him now anyway. We're going to flip. So he's out, there's minions out. I don't want to deal with damage and stuff. We'll exhaust crew quarters to heal for 1. All right, now we're drawing up to 6. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we avoided the extra encounter card. All right, we'll ready up. And I thwarted because I knew I would be flipping. So hopefully we don't lose the game because of that. All right, so this is going to 4. The elusive 4. He's going, this goes to 6. he's going to scheme for 2 plus 1, so it's a base of 3. He does not have ice, so 3, so base of 3, 4, 5, 6. That's at 10. Here comes our encounter card. Let's see. So he's got all the traits. We exhaust our identity. He gets a tough. He gets a face down boost card. And I have to discard 1 card at random from my hand. Okay. Follow through. All right. Now it is my turn. I am readied. All right. What can I do? What should I do? Can I deal 15 damage in 1 turn? Is it possible? So I've got Dive Bomb. What is this? Deal 4 damage to an enemy. The attack gains overkill and ranged. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Can I wanted to use that, but overkill and range is awesome. What to do? I obviously have to worry about the threat, right? 15 damage. Can I do it? That's 4. So that's 7. 7 plus 4 is 11. 11, 12, 13. 14. I'm like 1 shy of beating. I think I'm like 1. I think I'm not going to be able to beat him this turn by 1 card. By 1 point of damage. So, all right, let's do this. We are going to discard this. Draw 2 cards. And maybe now we can beat him. That would be fun. So let's flip. Oh, I forgot he's got, what's it called? A tough. But let's see what we can do. All right, so we have an ingenuity. So we have 3 cards. Do I have, is one of these attack event? Okay, so these 3, well, no, I have, yeah, these 3, and maybe salvage is worth 2. So let's see if we can math real quick. So we have 7 damage. Let's say I attack for 1, get the tough off. So it's 7 damage. So it's 7. He has 15 health. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think I can do it. I think I can turn 15 damage right now. And if not, I lose. But we're rolling the dice with this one. Nobody's got guard, right? All right. So he is... Oh, I apologize. He had villainous, right? So I forgot what happens with that. But let's go. All right. What's going to happen? We are going to attack for 1. Remove the tough. Yeah, I'd figure out what that has to do, but I have to take my daughter in literally like 4 minutes. All right. So I took the tough off. Now I will... we'll use the power of aggression, martial prowess, and helicarrier. That's 4 to pay for the dive bomb. We'll deal 7 damage to him. I have aerial. We'll deal 1 damage to him. So 7 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we want that. So we'll do 1, 2, 3 to bring out our hand cannon here. All right, hand cannon has 2 counters on it. We will attack him for 2 with our pistol. 1, 2. We will attack him for 4 with our hand cannon. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will use this to bring out Spider Girl to deal 2 damage. 1, 2. I didn't like that. I'm actually pretty sure I probably lost because of the villainous. I probably threw it out there, but I'm going to take it as a half a win because I forgot to do it, so I don't really care. So there you go. A year later, and I still don't love Rocket. I still don't love Rocket. There was a lot of things that I just don't like how he plays. I understand that I had full health, but I don't know. He struggles to heal. He's got like no defense. I know I was playing aggression, but he seems like an aggression character. So he's probably going to go back in the box for, if not ever, honestly. I just really don't like him. I will put a review, like a review up of him one day, but there's a playthrough of Rocket for you. I sort of won. Maybe, question mark. But take care, everybody.